League of Women Voters by Alyssa Lake and Olivia Pervosnik.
Interest groups play a very important part in American politics. They represent the wishes and interests of everyday citizens like you and me, as well as large multinational corporations. Interest groups are effective because they can combine the motivation, energy, and financial resources of many. Interest groups perform various functions, but most importantly, they attempt to influence government. The interest group that is focused on today is the League of Women Voters, defined as a civic organization in the United States that has been formed to help women take a larger role in public affairs. This was created right after the right to vote has been won. Both men and women can participate in this interest group. The purpose of the League of Women Voters is to encourage informed and active participation in government, work to increase understanding of major public policy issues, and influence public policy through education and advocacy. Their mission is to empower voters and defend democracy, exemplifying a democracy where every person has the desire, the right, and the knowledge, and the confidence to participate. The League of Women Voters of the United States staff works to promote the League's mission and work at the national level, and to support over 800 state and local leagues in their work on League priority issues within their current campaigns. Members are passionate activists who support work of the League of Women Voters in all 50 states and in more than 700 communities. The League of Women Voters allows their volunteers to work year-round to register new voters, host community forums and debates, and provide voters with election information they need. They engage at the local and state levels on legislative priorities and efforts to improve organization and accuracy of elections. Their most recent issues that are being recognized and proposed are the significant legal and legislative advances that have been made in recent decades, proving how women continue to face discrimination on the basis of sex. The League of Women Voters continues to battle against unequal pay, workplace harassment, pregnancy discrimination, domestic violence, and limited access to comprehensive health care. The League is proud to be nonpartisan, neither supporting nor opposing candidates or political parties at any level of government, but always working on vital issues of concern to members and the public. As for issues, the League may take an advocacy role after a particular issue has been thoroughly studied, discussed, and a consensus process leads the League to take a position on a given issue.
The League of Women Voters are proud supporters of many legislations. The League and its members are well known for educating voters and informing the public about government participation. The League further advocates themselves to their support of legislations that coincide with their beliefs. For instance, the League has shown its support on multiple occasions for the People Act of 2019, H.R. 1. This act expands access to ballot boxes, gives all individuals a chance to have their rights restored, expands early voting, simplifies absentee voting, and modernizes the U.S. voting system. The League of Women Voters supports this bill because it makes voting accessible and gives power to the people. Another act the League supports are the Fix NICS Act, H.R. 4477, which legislation passed to help prevent individuals from buying firearms that have committed previous crimes. The League of Women Voters stand by their beliefs of limiting gun rights when supporting presidents and vice presidents. In fact, when current President Joe Biden was the vice president in 2013, the League addresses a letter to Joe Biden, labeling him the Honorable Joseph Biden. They continue to support Joe Biden to this day, due to the following beliefs of the Democratic Party. The officers of the League are firm supporters in the motion to create strict licensing procedures for gun ownership, sending positive and reassuring emails to Biden expressing their concerns and gratitude. The League feels at ease with Biden due to upcoming plans to control gun ownership and his attempts to end gun violence. The League of Women Voters do not donate money due to being in need of donations themselves. They believe that methods of financing political campaigns should ensure the public's right to know, combat corruption, enable candidates to compete more equitably for public office, and allow maximum citizenship participation in the political process. The League's position on campaign finance reflects continuing concern for open and honest elections and for maximum citizen participation in the political process. The League's campaign finance reform strategy has two tracks, the first being to achieve incremental reforms where possible in short terms, secondly, to build support for public financing as the best long-term solution. Since the beginning of the League, they have fought for comprehensive campaign finance reform to address the abuses in the existing system, supporting bills that curb special interest contributions and provided public financing for candidates who accepted voluntary spending limits. They have called for limits to PA and large contributions of donating. The League continues to support for comprehensive reform through multiple channels, including lobbying, testimony, grassroots action, as well as work with the media. Members push for voluntary spending limits. The League of Women Voters receive donations for their work, but they are not financially able to give donations themselves to other causes. However, they use their donations and member fees to educate the public about their cause. They work diligently on their educator fund to register voters and provide detailed election information. After researching the League of Women Voters in depth, my partner and I have come across many similar beliefs of this organization, such as advocating individuals to educating themselves on elections and encouraging people to vote. We appreciate their efforts to help women have a bigger role in public affairs. On the other hand, this organization is Democratic, while both my partner and I lean towards the Republican side. Therefore, we do not agree with some of their supported movements, such as the strict control of guns they wish to maintain. However, we do agree with the overall purpose of this organization and applaud its effort to pursue equality in providing informational voting materials. Reference list, slides 2 through 6. Reference list, slides 7 through 12.